Hi everyone, welcome back to Blue Echo Games. Today, I'm gonna open this test kit for an upcoming tabletop game called Libertas, which I ordered from a fellow indie developer. We'll look at what's included inside. I'll discuss what I can learn about a prototype like this. We'll talk about the path to success for small games like this, and what we can all learn about building a small business. I bought these with my own money, but there might be more included in this box than we could reasonably expect from a retail product. Let's get started. All right, we're unscripted now. I'm just opening these randomly. Woo! Sheesh! The magnets are already glued in. It looks like FDM printed base, resin printed miniatures. Get a nice glamour shot for you. Bum bum. Good print quality. I'm definitely enjoying the scale. More toys. Wow, these are constructed. I don't see any support scars. Everything honestly looks super clean. We're action posed, sides. I really like the mean look on him. The magnets feel really good, really great scale, nice and big. Selfishly, I think these would make sick robots in Shattered Moon. I could definitely see someone who's into mechs and robot games. If you bought Libertas, you'd be able to use these again. I'm a sucker for a big cannon. I'm impressed. 3D modeling is hard. If you watch my videos, you know I have a video about how bad I am at 3D modeling. I think these look really crisp. I like the designs quite a bit. I like the bevels. I like the notches. Whoa. From the battle reports I watched, I think your crux starts on these nodes. So the crux starts like this. You enter the Libertas arena, the crux starts just like this. You get to a node with your movement, you deactivate the node, and if you do that, you draw loadout cards, and that lets you do stuff like, oh yeah, I'll equip legs. Now I can walk. I'm clearly spoiled here. I got 3 full mechs, whole bunch of load stations. That's not even it, there's more. We've got TCAT Games. Love that logo, super cool. This honestly is what drew me when I first got a video on my feed. These cards look sick. I love trading card games. I love strategy card games. I love card design. I love blacked out card design where the text is bright. So this is right up my alley, but I can say this design is fire. Like just genuinely, this looks fantastic. Really cool monochromatic schematics of the 3D designs. 0% hype up glaze. I think these are incredible. I think these are really, really high quality. This is a big draw. It says here, illustrated by Travis. Travis, I think you did a fantastic job here. You should be very proud.
Taking a step back from any specific game, what does it take to create a successful business? If we cut out all the noise, it comes down to a pretty simple sentence. A business will find success if it has repeat customers who purchase products for more than they cost to produce. This has 3 elements. A business model must encourage repeat customers. A business must attract and keep those customers. A business must sell their goods for more than it costs to make them. How do we achieve the first element? In the gaming world, this usually means designing games that allow for expansion or periodically releasing new games entirely. I believe Libertas, for example, checks this box, since they have customizable mechs that have both visually and mechanically unique pieces. They also use a card point system, leading to a deck power cap, which gives low power components their own place in the game, eliminating the need to constantly increase power with each expansion, increasing the longevity and value of each release. This system will give the studio ample room to add more components, cards, and terrain in the future. How do we achieve the latter two elements? It starts by having a product which the customer values more than the cost of producing. Until this is true, a concept is not viable. The difficult part about this relationship is that customer value and cost are usually tightly linked. Putting more content in a box increases both cost and value, just like cutting corners on quality decreases both. The most important thing for building a sustainable business is maximizing this cost-value gap. It lets us charge a price somewhere in the middle, which leads to both customer satisfaction and earnings for the company. Satisfied customers are more likely to return, and studios have an incentive to continually support profitable games. What can an indie developer like TCAT Games or My Studio do to increase this gap with low costs overall? We can make our games fun and replayable. Good rules do not cost extra to print, and the more times someone can enjoy the game at no extra cost for either party, the better. Blue Echo's current mantra is, players must have agency, but not complete control. Each match must feel different, with an uncertain outcome. Games must have the lowest possible barrier to entry while satisfying the above. Another cost-effective way to boost value is written material, like lore and world building. Writing, digital posts, and even printed material can pack a big punch. For companies that make miniatures, highly detailed sculptures have more demand and can command higher prices without significantly raising the per model costs. The upfront time cost for sculpting goes up, but the long-term benefits can be huge. Let's experiment with a piece inspired by Libertas' mech designs and 20 minutes on the clock. Using only simple shapes and the Boolean cutting tool, we can greatly increase our visual interest. If we applied this 6 times across the model, for a total of 2 hours, we could totally transform the miniature. We see a similar effect when comparing my first and third drafts of this upcoming mini. Taking all this in, I genuinely think Libertas has a fighting chance. At its core, building a game like this is a crazy artistic achievement on its own, but I know the developer wants to see it succeed financially, and I think they are in a great position to continue to widen the cost-value gap and give themselves the best shot possible.
Thank you for watching all the way through. Please subscribe if you want to be a part of this journey, and let me know in the comments what you think is the best part of this prototype. If you're interested in what Libertas is doing, you can go to playlibertas.com. If you're interested in what we're doing here at Blue Echo Games, you can go to blueechogames.com and get everything you need to play our war game, Shattered Moon, for free.